Good morning, guys. All right, so we're back to do part 2 of this lovely piece. Hang on. I was just looking at the writing, and the writing all goes this way, but I know that was supposed to be the bottom. Odd. All right, well, we're turning it, and we'll just have to make that bluer up at the top. Excuse me. Let's see. I guess we'll just start with that. That wasn't even on my plan radar at all today, but I'll just add some extra streaks here willy-nilly in there. Because it was doing it anyway. So how is everyone? Oh, I wanted to say welcome back to everyone and welcome to our new subscribers. And I am gonna start right out by making a mess. Yes, I am. I want it on there, but it doesn't have to. I know that that spot there, I bet we're gonna have to put more on yet again. Yeah. Or let's see if I can just roll into that. I really don't want the red at the top, so that was an oversight. It didn't work at all. Oh, we might have to put some white on it first. Uh-oh, I got it on my desk. Well, that's okay. Let's see. Let's put some white on it so we can knock it back, though it's looking less red, so that's good. And then we can just hopefully just get it done. So yeah, I wasn't even planning on working on the background this time, y'all. That's not gonna work, Patty. That doesn't match the rest of the theme. There we go. That's better. Get that spot right there. So it means this bottom piece down here will need to be a little darker. But we can do that, because we're going to get to set it aside for a minute. Oh, sorry, I didn't even show you guys. So we are, let me get my lid on. Oh, the fingers just apparently don't want to yet today. Okay, so this was Sam Man's 16th birthday card. This side and this side, and I made a rockin' video doing this. Actually, it was very fun doing this on video, but I erased it, so you guys will never see it. So we're remaking it, this portion, because this is his favorite side. I personally liked this side, but you know, it's all good. So we're making this side, because he loves my jellyfish anyway, on a bigger scale. That's what we're doing. That's our plan. But I just feel like this needs more depth down here. And I think we will just, because you know how it gets darker as it comes to you, right? And it probably needs a few more layers, to be honest, but that's not what we're gonna do here. I just should put some purple in here too, huh? Where's that purple we used? It's really called blueberry or something. I don't see it sitting over here. Odd, because I haven't moved anything off the desk. All right. Oh, because it's in the paints. This is ink by Jane Davenport. And I don't like the lids, but I do like the paint. Ink. It's ink, Patty. So see, this corner here is what I'm really trying to get quite deep. Now we can just have some deeper waves as we come up. Yes, yes, we can. Okay. All right. Yeah, see? Better. But I definitely want to, you know, roll it so it matches the whole rest of the field. Ha ha ha. So fun. Okay. Don't obliterate your whole background, Patty. And then we'll blot it again. And yep, my hands will be covered in ink, and we are okay with that. Yeah, I took most of the color right back off. Well, you know. That's okay. All right, so, oh, I can't set it aside quite yet. We have to work up here. So, we're not done with the background 100%, you guys. We got to put some stamping in. But first, we can look at which jelly piece do I want to, let's try this piece. I need an approximate size, you know? So I kept thinking this needs more texture, but then I keep having to remind myself that it's gonna have texture. It's gonna have texture. Be calm. Be calm, be calm, Patty. That one does not have. I grabbed the pencil, but it's, the lead is broken, so. Oh, it's gonna be that kind of a day. Look, and I grabbed this one and pulled the top off. Apparently, that's how we're rolling today. All right, so let's see. I really should do this on the back. Well, no, let's not, because look at that. The ink is coming through already. There's my top. We're just drawing the approximate of a jellyfish head. I can't even see my own lines, so that should be interesting. And then do little parentheses kind of thing. And then I need the back piece, right? You know, of your jellyfish head. I'm getting stuck on pieces of the board, so that's where it's going to be. Okay, set this down here for a second. Let it, oh, it's not going to dry if you don't put it in front of the heat source, because I turned the fan off because it's chilly in this room today. It won't be for long. It'll heat right up, but can anybody even see my lines? Hang on. I didn't think I was going to get it right on the first time. That's why I went so light, because, you know, that's what you do. Oh, now I'm not even following the same lines. I know nobody's really surprised. I hope my head is not in your shot. If it is, I'll get it out in just a sec. Where are we going to? We're going to over here. Really, the only portion that really matters is this outline here. So I don't accidentally cut off part of our poor little jellyfish. And then this line here. So I can chop it out of here. Okay, well that part got wet, but should go up like that. All right, let's. So yeah, this is one of the prints I just made off the jelly plate. It's very fun, very fun. So, oh, give me a second. I know. I always hold my breath when I cut. I don't know why. On camera anyway. I don't know if I do it when I'm fussy cutting in front of the TV, but that's because I'm silent anyway, so. Close enough. Close enough. Okay. So then, we're going to take these two pieces apart. That's what we're going to do. Yep. That's absolutely what I'm going to do. And see if I can manage to keep both pieces for a second. You know. I've lost my lines again. Because I said they didn't matter. Remember that portion? Yeah. Yeah, I lied. Okay. All right, let's rock this thing. No, put those away, Patricia Ann. Woman, I tell you. Okay. Let's get our board back. And So if our jellyfish is going to be here, right? Let's trim this little edge up just a little bit. Because I don't want that piece there, because it wouldn't come all the way. You wouldn't see it all the way to the edge. It doesn't matter that much, y'all. I promise it doesn't. Okay. Oh, no. Put the head back on, Patty, so you can see what the heck you're doing. We're barely going to see this piece. So, but I still want it where it's supposed to go. You know what I'm saying? Glue. Glue would be good. Oh, okay. Let me grab a glue book. Then I'll then forget that I'm using. We know. Oh, I dropped a whole bunch of stuff at my feet. I don't know what that was, because I thought the only thing under there was glue book. Okay. It's like I just see a random top hanging out. All right. Come here, little jellyfish bottom. So we're cutting this one close because I was trying to do the jellyfish before the Sandman got up for school. Did it go this way? And then got distracted answering comments online. Okay, whatever. Just get in there. This is not nearly as important as I'm making it seem. It's really not. Let's see, is that going to work out? I mean, we're going to make it work out, so I guess it doesn't really matter. Okay. So, now then, before you move on, Patty, grab the Stabilo All pencil. We're going to go around this puppy. We're going to shade it out before we do anything else. Whoops. Darn it. That's all right. We'll just cover that spot. And I think it's probably not going to be necessary, but I'm going to shade both sides of it, actually. Probably this part here is probably completely unnecessary, the top half, but just in case it shows. Dang it. That's because I got the paper wet with the ink off the board. You know? Just gonna stop it. I'm gonna get it wet again here in a second. Okay. So we got that. Let us shade it out. See that part? I shaded too much, just like obliterated my pencil markings, but that's okay because it's a Stabilo wall, man. And I want this to be more intense than you would think we need it. You know, I want a bigger shade area than I would normally do. I'm actually gonna write up, get that wet right there so I can just go across it with this. Yes, yes I am. I'm sorry, I just went quiet on you guys, didn't I? Already. So early. That does not bode well, does it? I'm just like, why is it just erasing off today? That's not the norm. That's not the norm. I want it to come down a little bit so it's extra watery, but you know, because what I want is for us to be able to see this in the underneath the tentacles, right? Because this is the back portion. Oh, I didn't go across the top yet. That's why I was like, why is the top showing up? Well, because you didn't do it. Good reason, huh? Okay, so that's that for now. And then let me grab the stuff. I don't know why I didn't already, but I did not. So, you know, it is what it is. Oh, our little bits and pieces. Yep. I probably could get away with just using this, but I'm not going to. We're not gonna. I'm trying to decide what to move and what not to move. Oh, no. No, no. Don't do this part yet, Patty. I'd be so mad at myself if I did. Okay, hang on. Push that to the side. We need to stamp, guys. I'm just going to put that on the floor. See? See what happens? I start jumping ahead, and then I forget myself. And I forget what I'm supposed to be about. All right. Let's grab the archival. And where are the stamps? In theory, they're right up here, but that doesn't really mean anything with me, you know. Okay, here we go. Here is, this is Samuel's homemade stamp that he made in school. Yep, I know we're both, but we won't be. I mean, it will be, and then I'll put it underneath a board, and it won't be. So he made this in his an art class at school. And I kind of want to, it doesn't stamp brilliantly, I'm not going to lie. It stamps, but sometimes it does great. Oh, see? And other times it doesn't. Nope, see? That time, nothing. So, we just do it again. Maybe I didn't, because, oh, I slid it. Oh, that's unfortunate. Cracks me up. Anyway. Then I have this one that I got from another YouTuber named Lori Marie Jenkins, and I was like, this thing is so weird. I will never use this. I'm looking for the glue. Looking for the glue. And then I realized it is a seahorse. And my son likes weird things. He's very much like Lori Marie. Their aesthetic when they art is, when his is a lot like what hers tends to be when she makes things. So I just thought this would be fun to stick in here for him. Now, because this is board with layers and layers, oh yeah, that didn't come out at all. Well, let's do it this way then. Hang on. Let's put it tissue paper or napkin. Trying to decide. All right, let's try it here. I mean, he's going to be background noise, but well. So I've tried this stamp like 2 or 3 times now, and maybe it just does not come out. I don't know. Oh, you know what I should do? Do it this way. And I shifted it, so this one's not going to come out. Oh, it did. Okay. Well, I wonder if that works with Sam's, too. Interesting. You know, I don't know. I don't know these things. I don't know what I don't know. All right. It's okay. This one came out pretty good. Cleaned it off before it could dry. Nice little, oh, sorry, my arms are in your way. Sorry about that. Nice little trick to know if you guys have stamps that just won't stick. I have several. Okay. Nope. I was thinking this was napkin, but I think it's not. It's tissue paper because it won't. It's just not coming off as easily as I was expecting it to. Oh, so I swear my board is dry, but apparently it might not be. That's okay, because you guys already know by now. If I don't like it, we'll just put another layer on. We will just layer it and layer it and layer it until we have it exactly how we want it. The more layers, the merrier in my book. Oh, well, I guess we're not layering him, are we? All right. Good try, Patty. Good try. That was a failure. Take two. It's not very wet. Yeah. If this one doesn't work out, well, you know, we tried. And we will move on. Part of it is that ink pad is just so old. And I'm not going to re-ink it at all because I have learned I don't really like, where are we going to put this baby? Hang on a minute. Over here? Okay. We're going to do it this way. Because see, I learned. Ish. But see, I want the paper to go translucent, so while the glue is still wet underneath, we will hit it with some water so that all of that gets wet enough to go into the background. And yep, you can almost not even see him. And that's okay, because it is background noise. It's not supposed to be super prevalent, you know? But that's also why I used an archival ink, so I could do things like this. There we go. So, yeah, our time might be a little shorter today. I'm hoping not. I want to get the whole thing done, but, you know, my phone's going to be blowing up all day because it is technically today is my actual birthday. Not by the time you see this. By the time you see this, it'll be my sister's birthday. Yeah? So, and my phone will not be blowing up. What do we want to do? Let's try the sand dollar. No, that color's never going to show. Let's try this pinky color. See if this will show. I have no real reason to think that it will, but it's actually a purple color. And I was going to put some actual stamps on the background here, but then we have to get our page wet again, you know? That's going to be our dude. It kind of shows. I'm tempted to stamp that right over top of that again. Oh, it's glue. I was like, why is it wet? I am such a mess. So I don't know if we're going to do it or not, but on here, oh, I might have put them away. I have chip pieces of, oh no, they're there. I see them. I have these chipboard pieces. And so the octopus was interesting to me because the opposite side of his card is an octopus. And that's Sam's stamp up there. But I guarantee you, I am not doing that again. Not today, not today. But I thought he's a real possibility. So we shall see how that works out. And this is a jellyfish stamp, obviously. That doesn't actually stamp brilliantly either, but I just thought our jellyfish could have a few friends if I can get it to go down. And I don't know if it's going to stamp. Not really. All right, let's try it in the black. And I'm going to get the black a little bit wet. Okay, that was more than a little bit. I know you guys are surprised, aren't you? You were like, no, you're not. Because you always go overboard, Patty. So, there's no way I'm going to get it perfect, but I can kind of see the end of the tail here. So, the tentacles, That's what I wanted to say. Huh. All right. Let's do it the other way. I just wanted a couple floating in the background, and I shall have them, one way or another. Yeah, I learned. I can learn. I can learn. The other way to do it, Patty, would have just been to use paint. Yeah, that would have been a good plan, huh? Oh, but look at that. Finally, because this centerpiece of this image never comes out. So, not saying I'll retain this knowledge long enough to make it useful, but let's see. Oh, stop moving. It would have if you would have laid it down, Patty, like a normal person would do. You know. Oh, I shifted it. Well, you know, C'est la vie. Okay. Then let's try, see that one didn't come out as brilliantly in the center. I must not have got it as good with the glue. Before we use those, well, no, let's use those first. See how much they show up. Yeah, this whole video could be nothing but a bunch of waste of time. Well, it's never a waste of time to be in your art room or to do something you love. So, you know, not really a waste of time, more a learning experience. Let's change it to that. We could learn what not to do. Not saying I'll guarantee to be listening to what we've learned of what not to do, but you know, it's the thought that counts, right? Okay, so where was I trying to put him? Right there in the center. I can kind of see its outline. Well, not anymore. Now it's a big old smudge. It's a smudgeroon. Oh, it might not be. I keep forgetting that glue is actually blue. Dun dun. Let's get the other one on. So both times now I have thought, well, let's just cut around that, and I haven't done it yet. Because when you tear, it actually gives you a better edge for fading and blending into the background. Okay, so I'm trying to hold my fingers where I don't want it to rip, and I'm doing a shoddy job, let me tell you that. It does work that way if you actually hold it long enough, and I keep releasing it halfway through the rip. I don't know why. I don't know. Come on, woman. You've got this. So I'm going to put this one, well, maybe over here on this bottom edge right here, floating kind of off to the edge of the page here, you know, kind of like that. Didn't get the edges at all. Didn't go out wide enough. Yep, sure didn't. How much can I peel back? I don't know, Patty. Why don't you see where the paper rips at? Okay. Ooh, sticky, sticky glue, sticky glue. I don't mind it, just sticky. Still got to get used to it. Now, that rippled our paper a little bit. I know none of us are surprised by that, are we? Nope, not really. This will really ripple it. But I really would like it to fade into the background. Like that. Why didn't you fade like that? I don't understand. We might have to cover that piece up. Because I really wanted it to fade like this. way more aggressive on the water on these two than this one, and maybe that's the reason. But I don't know, but I wish that had faded. But we can do this. Because the glue underneath is still wet, I can pull off all the extra bits. Which, you know, is just as good. I think I just pulled off part of the tail, but being that you can't really see the entire thing, we can just take him off. We can just do another piece there when it dries up some. So in the meantime, let us start. Yeah, I'm looking. Did you see that? I'm doing. Let's start this. I really just want to, so let's start this. So let me take the inks off our desk really fast because they take up a lot of space. A lot of real estate on this little bitty desk. The other desk is so big compared to this one that, you know. Those go down in the neutrals. Don't need any of that at this moment, so it can get shoved to the side. Oh, bubbles. Dang it, Patty. Bubbles. See the bubbles? Yeah, let's do some bubble work. I don't know why I'm using the littler one, but apparently I am. So guys, if you have a long stamp like this and you don't have a stamp block that long, just use your ruler. That's what I do. I don't expect this to show up brilliantly either. Oh, better than I expected, must say. Much better than I expected. So. Oh, I slid it. Oh, still came out good. I should have used the bigger bubble one. I wasn't expecting it to go so well. Move, ink pad, you're in my way. Oh, very nice, very nice. Oh, we don't need it there anyway. I was gonna say, I do want to change up the pattern a bit. So maybe we'll grab the secondary one. So I have this one too, see? And this one has a different pattern of bubbles. So let's try this one too. Which I could have put on my big stamp block. Probably. But it's still on its piece of acetate. So I just figured we'll use it. Where do we want this? This way? I have a bearing. I still haven't found it. It probably fell off the desk down there into the no man's land. Oh yeah, those bubbles showed. Okay. Oh, I'm very bubble pleased. Yes, I am. Pleased with the bubbles. So see, it is possible to stamp on here. And I am still using the archival. Okay, I do like this pattern better though. So we are going back to that one. Well, I wouldn't mind a little bit of this extra bubbly stuff up here, I think. We're just winging it, y'all. That's what's happening here. Yeah. Okay. It's just that, you know, the pattern starts looking repetitive. And so, yeah, I don't even mind. There would be bubbles over our jellyfish. Of course there would. So I'm going to try to only use a piece of it in spots. Oh. Because this here doesn't have much in it, as you noticed, I'm sure. Because if we decide to put the octopus there, then we'll need, you know, flatter range, kind of deal. Okay, I'm going to flip it this way for a minute. Probably should have just flipped it sideways is what I probably should have did. Yes, I want bubblicious. Can you tell? Like, leave no space untouched. It's easier for me to stamp up here apparently than down by my body today. Okay, stop now, Patty. Come on. Give it a rest. Obviously, not listening to myself yet. Easy on the jellyfish. Easy on the jellyfish. It's still wet. Yeah? Yeah. I think we're good, guys. If we decide in the end there's too many bubbles, we will cover them. But they're going to largely be covered anyway. Oh, we have a whole blank area right there. That mustn't be. Well, would have helped if you had some ink on there, Patty. And yeah, I kind of think by twisting and turning it, it gives you your pattern switches around. Oh, I love the bubbles. Yep. Yep. Okay, I don't know if we're done with those, so we're just gonna leave it right on there for a second. Oh, there's my other stamp pad. It's got the... So why won't you stamp then? I'm trying to decide, do I want to try one more time for one more jellyfish? Because, you know, I feel like we could still use one more in the background. Be nice if we could put one right there without having to, you know, put it on again with paper. I will. Oh. There. You can kind of see him back there. See? Oh, see him right there? Which is good enough because it didn't need to be a whole... Well, okay then. Okay. All right, moving on from that. Let's get the fabrics on here, which means move you guys up there in the corner on top of our jellyfish head, where I will promptly lose the jellyfish head. So let me move him over here. Okay, so on to here. I'm trying to find the stringy bits first. Like, I have this sari silk going on, ribbon thing. And we are going to attempt to cut it. See if it'll rip for us. I don't know if it will or not. Okay. I'd like it even shorter than that. This one has a little bit of glue on it, so that should be interesting. I think it said no. No to that. All right, but I want you thinner, so not even close to gonna be, well, that was definitely thinner. I was gonna say they're not gonna be an even cut in any way, shape, or form. Because one, I ain't got that kind of time. Or skill, or patience, which is what I meant by time. I'm trying really hard to let it, because I want long strands. And this is my intention, my absolute intention is to go over the top with this. I want you guys to know. Okay, why'd you fall off the end? That was rude. All right, here is a red ribbon. Nope. Why won't the ribbons cut? I mean, rip, you know. That's okay. Ouch. I almost did it. So I said ouch in anticipation. All right. I can hear school buses starting to move around out there. I got up at 5 because apparently people in Michigan just cannot retain that there's a 3-hour difference right now. So, you know, everybody calls early. Oh, I don't want that piece for sure. Okay. Let's try cutting this one now. I'm trying to do bigger cuts with my scissors in the hopes that we'll get through the cutting portion quicker, but I don't think it's working that well. because it's so flimsy, fabric is. Why wouldn't it be? Right? Right? Yeah, I know. It made logical sense to me. I just want you to know. I mean, I was aware it's going to be. Okay. See where I'm going with this, guys? So we're just going to let it have some longer, and then we will have some shorter. And then, so I have this, I don't know if I can untangle it, this pretty lace, right? Which is how I keep getting my little bits of lace challenge in. Hi, Corey Diamond. She doesn't watch my videos, guys. She doesn't know me. Let's see if I can rip this one. Yes, but not where I was expecting it to rip. Okay, then. That's probably plenty. Was absolutely not where I intended it to rip, but that is okay. So we will just do it again. All right. Not what I was going for. It's all good in the hood. Yes, it is. I like better when I can rip. There we go. And it's so pretty. I don't know if we're going to use that one yet. We shall see. We shall see what we come back to. Do, do, do. Do, 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 do. What do you guys think? Do you see it coming together? So these ones are going to go over the top of those ones. So I don't know why I keep trying to put them on there right now. And then this is just a random piece of white edging to something. All right? So let's cut a chunk of it off. Let's throw this in here. It's a great way to use up your odds and ends, guys. Just make a collage with it. Just accidentally erase one video and then realize you really want it on there. That one's super long. Okay. For now, we're just going to let it be. And this stuff, I still have more of the... Oh, look, it's ripping. What? What? Oh, yeah. All right. It wanted to be there for sure, didn't it? So we're going to do a medium-sized one, and then a longer-sized one, and a shorter-sized one. And I'm just going to keep laying them in here. That one's not up to the top. I can see that. Yeah, I'm thinking about this, you guys, and the tricky part is going to be that oh yeah, people are moving around in my household. Should we give a little bit of black? Why not? Why shouldn't we? Why not? This one I think I have to cut because it's kind of elasticy. I know it's such a backwards way to cut, Patty. What are you doing? But I don't think it'll rip. Oh, it will, but it's going to be super short, so let's not do that. Because it's not gonna rip through the other portion. So let's just cut this baby like this. I don't know. Are we getting there? I think so. I'm just going to cut it extra long because we're already going. Because, of course, we need more than one piece of black. You can't have just one. That would be weird. One random strand of black rolling through it. So I've never made a jellyfish like this. And I'm already thinking about how are we getting the head on top of all this. Yeah, already thinking it. That is a future Patty problem right there. Right? She can figure out how we're getting the head on. Yeah. Which means, well, we'll all see when we see, won't we? Do, do, do. Do, 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 do. This is nice because you can see where you do and do not need to put your tentacles. And we're probably just about done with tentacles, but I really wanted to get some of this in here. Oh, it's tangled. Okay. So put that on there. That comes from this one here, and it's all different pieces put together. And we are going to be utilizing that. And we're definitely going to get this purpley piece in because that's Sam's color. Okay, he's like me, he loves most colors, but blue and purple are his favorites. And this is a purpley pinkish blue all at one time. So very cool piece. But these are sari silk. So, you know, when they're done with their dresses, they cut them up and then sell them, and that is an income for them, which I think is brilliant because it's also just upcycling life all over again. And then you get to touch and feel something you would not necessarily have normally got to touch and feel. Okay, that piece came off right there. That's all good. I think we're going to just chop this piece here. I should have left it on. I don't know what's wrong with me. How many times you got to learn the same thing, Patty? Come here. Open up, open up, open sesame. Oh, okay, that one ended there. Can I rip this? Oh, yeah, I can rip it because this is a different material yet again. Okay. So I told you I wanted him over the top, him, her, whatever. Well, in the wild, because it's vibrant colors, it would be a him, wouldn't it? Okay. So, and then I have this is the coolest yarn, no, threading stuff ever. I don't know what it is exactly because I don't believe I bought it. I believe this came to me as part of the used stuff, but it is so cool. But so we're going to put it in here as the wispies, you know. You know how they have the thicker and then the thinner. And then I'm going to grab some, let's see, where are we at? I'm going to keep going if we're not done. I just want you to know. I'm going to grab some, yeah, floss stuff. What is this called? You know what it is. You guys know what it is. Okay, so we're gonna just, this is a lot easier to work with, I'm not gonna lie. Well, that's where it ended, so that's, I need some small ones though. So you lay there so I can see, and then just chop you off. Do it again with an even smaller one, chop you off. And then we'll lay this piece over here on this side. There we go. And of course we got to get some golden yellow in here because Sam loves gold. I'm using it really, it's yellow, but it's going to be representative of our gold because I think we need the pop of color. So anytime I give Sam something and say, hey son, why don't you go spray paint this for me? It turns gold. So like you need to know ahead of time. Well, I need to know ahead of time that it's just going to be gold. That's what it's going to be. And I do know that, of course, by now. I'm well versed in the whole, it's going to be gold. I do say to him, you know, you could always use a different color. And when Grandma was here, I got free picture frames off our free site because, you know, I've talked about the free site a lot. Which actually this month is all about giving to the free site because I am 50 and I am going to give away 50 things, at least. Before I'm a month of 50. Did that make sense? You know, before my 1 month anniversary of being 50, I will have gone through my house and gotten rid of 50 things. I'm not counting the stuff that I am putting in a fun package. Oh, we should put some purple in here, shouldn't we? Because see, that stuff can be, some of it can go under. It doesn't all have to be on top. I should have layered it as I went. We're only going to put just 3 little, well, I don't know, 3 purpley strands in here. even though I already have the purple represented there. That's okay. Maybe he has a few tentacles curling up this way as he's floating through, you know, the water. Because I got that contraction thing going, right? I'm going to make this one long. Yep. Okay. We are putting that away. I think we've represented pretty much every color in the rainbow. So now how are we going to do this? I'm going to attempt to, oh, and we've got to put our little pieces on top, don't we? Yep. Didn't I have a few more little pieces like that? I'll put that little red one in there. I don't think it's even going to show. I thought I had a few more of those little, this yellowy stuff. This golden. So this is gold. It's actually a, I don't know, wheat yellow maybe? Whoops. Right. It won't cut, Patty. I knew that. So we might go a little bit over this morning, guys. I'm not sure. But we're so close to the finish line that I feel like we might as well finish it. Da, 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 da. These are supposed to be short pieces, Patty. What are you doing? Short pieces. Short. Short. Good. Stop. Okay. Here's what we're going to attempt to do, and I have no idea if this is going to work or not. But I have tape. Tape. Yeah. Just. You didn't make it long enough, Patty. That was pants. Okay. So, see, totally missed that, dude. You need to get up in here. Get in there. No, I don't think this is the permanent solution. Don't worry. Never fear. I don't think this is permanent. I mean, it's kind of permanent, but I lost where it's at on the side. So I guess it's not that important if it went in that good, huh? All right, so then the piece that I feel like I cut too short is, well, now it's ruined. Darn it, Patty. Darn it, Patty. You get down there on your edge. It's wrapped around my finger, you guys. Okay, and then I'm gonna, what are you doing, Patricia Ann? I don't know, listen to everybody move around the house and thinking, oh, my boys are up. As they should be. Sadly, I have to spend most of my birthday alone because it's a work day, and this is the first time in 10 years my mom and dad have not been with me for my birthday. Okay, so that's there, and you're thinking, no way in heck, Patty. Yeah, I agree. But now we can grab the masses. Oh, get in there for the most part. I'm hoping. So my thought was I could just shove glue up here underneath of them all. Right? You were supposed to be on the top. Like that. Press it all down into that glue real good. Right? Why do you think that will work, Patty? I don't have a clue. And then I just thought if we could get most of it down. I did not think this through very well. Hang on. I was hoping that I could then pull this top piece like this and kind of roll it backwards like this. This is, I know, always the hard way, Patty, always the hard way. And get glue going on in here. You know, like that. I heard my son come down the stairs. Hey, baby. Good morning. Oh, thank you. I love you. Have a great day. I'll see you in a few hours.
Wrong door.
Wrong door, he says. My art studio is our family room. And my husband made me some custom doors. Okay, listen, here's the thing. I asked for custom doors, and they did not happen until my mom was going to stay in here when she couldn't get around as much. And so then he made my custom doors for my mother. Okay, so then we have our little top, right? It's going to come here. And you're going to be able to see that piece, and I don't like that. Shoot. Okay, so, hold on. Oh, poop. Okay, so Patty's idea didn't work that great, you guys. We got to let it sit and dry for a minute so I can take that off. Unless I can just pull it a little bit at a time. Let's see. Oops. Yeah, okay. Concentrating hard. I know we're over time, so we might have to do a part 3, which I was not actually counting on, but, you know, that could be okay. Because this stuff kind of needs to dry. Okay, so I don't think I saved myself much time with the glue trick, but, well, I will say it is easier to get it all in here like this, though, with the glue, or with having taped it. Right here where it's super thick, not as much. Oh no, it still is. It still makes it easier, have to confess. So it wasn't a total waste of time, it just seems like it was, but not really. And you know, if I would be pulling the tape that way, it would make a lot more sense. You know, like that, peel it off the top. Yeah, that would have made more sense, wouldn't it? And you can come down here. Yeah, that definitely helps. Just, if you do it that way, you guys, if you make one, pull the tape that way. Hold your hand and then pull the tape away. This glue is almost gone, but you know, it goes so far. And then I still have a little one to get through, and then I will go back to the Fabri-Tac or 3-in-1, which are exactly the same glue, depending on what store it's in. And then like that. Ta-da! Okay. But I like this one. I like the idea of this curling up this way, like that. Seems fun, huh? And a couple of them, for the most part, most of them we're just going to let fly out. Okay, where are we at? Okay, I'm going to stop here because we're at an hour, and then I will do a part 3. But I'm going to load them, bam, 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 right? Day, day, day. Because if not, then we're going to wind up hurrying it, and then that's not as much fun. I'm trying to find an edge that's going to go that way. I don't know. We'll figure that out or not as we go. All right. I will see you guys, well, in a day for you. Probably an hour for me, because I'm going to go ahead and let that dry really good. And then we will, you know, I really should just let it be, huh? All right. I love you guys. Thanks for coming back and back and back. So the next one is probably, hopefully, won't take us a full hour. It might, but if not, then we'll do our other, another 50 stack along with it. Okay, love you guys. I'll talk to you later. Bye.